Yes, so Ginger and I are having a very special day today. It's always special when your oldest gets married. It's the first one we've had get married, so it's very special. But Elizabeth, our oldest, our experiment, if you like. We love Elizabeth very much, and she's found a good soulmate in Chad, and we've known Chad now for quite some time, and we've come to love him and like having him around. That's really great. For a while. Okay.
Yeah, that.
Well, just some fatherly sort of stuff. We watched a movie a while back called Vertical Limits, and it was about a Texan billionaire who was climbing Mount Everest for the second time. And one thing for that movie, in order to climb a mountain, you need two groups of people. You need your base camp, and you've got those guys who climb with you. And I think today, we've got Elizabeth and Chad have got a great base camp here. You know, people who can, you know, tell them what the weather's going to be like, what's happening in their life. You can look after them, pray for them, look after them, you know. They're the ones, they like to be there every day, but they know they're there. They're the base camp. They're the people looking after them. From afar, watching out over them. And then you've got your climbing companions. But they've got some great climbing companions here. You know, people who are going to see them through their times. People who are going to hand guide them. One thing that's easy to do once you get married is to try to do it on your own and leave your friends and maybe not keep contact with your base camp or your climbing people. It's important once you know that you don't do that because they're important to you. You need them, and it's easy to get caught up in your own life, your own goals, your strategies. But don't forget the people are important. But as I say, congratulations, you're a great couple, and we love you very much, and Dee and I are very proud of you both, and really have enjoyed today. We've loved it.
That song you're listening to at the moment, Liam Kelly picked that up especially for these guys. He just wanted to have that played in the background, so Liam, thanks very much for that. And the next person we'd like to bring up is Chad's dad, Rod Keating.
Finger on the mute button, is it? You have got the finger on the mute button. Well done. Right, thank you very much, Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. Initially, when Elizabeth and Chad said, we want to invite 150 of our friends, we thought, yeah, that's very optimistic. 150 friends, and surely you're just going to get the phone book out and ring people. But that's not it. With family, it's shown that they've got a huge circle of friends who are genuine friends, because a lot were at the engagement. A lot couldn't come to the engagement, but they're here now. So, but they were all equally friends, which is a great reflection on the people I have around them. And like Steve said, you've got the support people behind you. And it's easy just to, like Steve said, to just go off on your own. But with such a huge circle of friends to support you, it really is amazing, which is great. And it doesn't seem like 6 years ago, at Chad's 18th birthday, and the whole place is gone, and everybody was left and gone. There's this one little blonde lady standing there going, oh, Mum and Dad will be here soon to pick me up. And we were sort of awkwardly, oh, this is Liz. Hello, Liz, how are you? Would you like a hot chocolate? Yeah, Mum and Dad will be here soon. and they got partying along with their circle of friends who they had kept, obviously. So eventually they came and picked her up, and in the 6 years now, Liz hasn't had to apologise hardly at all for them. They've been pretty good, pretty well behaved. There was only the point where we found out that her dad's an accountant. Oh, really? But in that time, since that time, they've proved to be nice people. Yeah. And they've got a great family as well that Chad's marrying into, and it's all gone pretty well. Pretty well. They've accepted Chad. You see. And we know very much that Liz loves Chad, because sometimes she even laughs at some of his often cryptic, but just mainly sort of, how do you put it, lame humour. And sometimes she laughs a lot. And other times she stands here in a sort of puzzled but very loving way. When Chad's sort of falling over himself laughing about whatever it is, but no, she obviously does love him, because she's done it. And we know that Chad loves Liz because she has been able and permitted to drive his ute at times without Chad being there to supervise. Yeah, exactly. So, very special. Also very special is that we have Chad's nana, Phyllis Keating, my mum, over here to celebrate today, and his old-pa, Jerry, over here, marrying his dad. And the other special thing is for them is they're both seeing their first grandchild being married. Mum of her 4 grandchildren, and Jerry, or Charlie as he's known, of his 7 grandchildren. So the first cab to leave the rank is Chadwick James. There you go. So you've got to live up to that. All right. So we'd like to thank everybody very much for coming, and wish Chad and Elizabeth and Chad all the very best from here on in. Okay, thank you very much.